Hey guys, Silver Skull Gamer here, founding member of Legion of Gamza, and this is just kind of a quick video. Well, we'll see. I usually tend to ramble, but just a video. Talk about Dark Angels, the army list. I'm building 4 Dark Angel successors that I've talked about in my last video log. And to also I wanted to do a kind of a video I could do real quick so I could show off the awesome intro for Legion of Gamza. But first thing I'll say, talking about the army list, is I use free software. It's called BattleScribe. Google it. The download's free. You may be able to make donations, but the download's free for the software, and then you just have to find a link to a good user created repository, and I managed to grab a link to one that's been keeps updated and has everything in it, and is really well done. And I've seen printouts from Army Builder. I couldn't even read them. I mean, they were, I don't know, maybe they've changed, but the last ones I saw made no sense to me. This prints out, to me, it's really well done. Basically, we've got the name of the list, points, level, the codex it's from, and then kind of repeats, and then we start with that has a section above HQ that starts with your command squad stuff that doesn't take up a force org chart. So for Dark Angels, you have command squad, Deathwing command squad, I think it's Ravenwing command squad, and Tech Marines. So those kind of go at the top because they don't really fit into a category. And then you have your HQ, which so to go into, this is a 1,500 point list. My HQ, I like the Interrogator Chaplain. This is not competitive, by the way. So Interrogator Chaplain, which of course he has Zealot, and then Inner Circle, and he's got his Chaplain gear, Rosarius, the Crozius Arcanum, frag crack grenades, all that stuff. So that's my HQ. Troops, I have 3 tactical squads, all on foot. 2 are the Dark Vengeance guys, with the only change in one of them being I deleted the plasma pistol for a bolt pistol, but they have the plasma gun and plasma cannon for 2 of them. And the third one, actually, I gave is actually made from Assault on Black Reach. So we've got a flak missile launcher and just a bolt pistol chainsword sergeant, veteran sergeant. So yeah, I upgraded all my sergeants to veterans. And so the third squad has flak missile and flamer. So excuse the dog there. So my troops come in at 555 points, and heavy support. So this is basically what I built this list around right here. So heavy support is the Land Raider Ares, which using the old Games Workshop PDF, it comes in at 300 points. But I was looking at that today, and I think for 6th edition it doesn't really make sense. And they left off a lot of vehicle options that I thought should have been there. So I've actually made my own. We'll get to that in a second. But right now I've got it plugged in at 300 points. So that actually, I used to have a veteran squad as elites, and then I realized that I was building a list with a 250 point Land Raider, and then I realized it should be at least 300, maybe more or a little bit less. But so then I had to do the command squad. So and then the 2 Vindicators. So which you guys have seen the models for those. I still have to paint the last Vindicator with the Puppets War Big Mama cannon, which I love so much. Big fan of. I guess I'm kind of obsessed with it. Anyways, so heavy support troops HQ, and then the command squad. So this is where I have to play with upgrades or not. And after some discussion on bolter and chainsword, I believe it was what was his username, Brother Immolator or something like that. He said, don't take a vet squad, take a command squad with a banner. And I started thinking, I was like, well, I have almost 30 bolters already, and I can't really get what I want out of the vet squad anyways unless I took them basically naked, which doesn't really do anything for you. So I took the command squad. So we have a 5-man command squad with the apothecary. And did I buy, let's see, on this version, this could change a lot, but right now I've got the 5-man command squad with apothecary, company champion, and then so that leaves our, and the banner of devastation, which is the salvo bolter banner with any unit within 6 inches of the banner bearer. I think that's correct. So potentially, I mean, you could be laying out some massive bolter fire, potentially. So we'll see. So that leaves us with 4 bolt guns in the squad. Bought 2 melta bombs and no transport, and it's 3 storm shields. So I had to put the point somewhere, and I was like, well, it's command squad. There's a lot of points in that unit. I don't want them getting blasted away. I couldn't really think of anything better to do with the points, so I bought 3 storm shields. So, here's a question for you guys with the DA Codex. The company champion has listed war gear at power sword and combat shield, which is horrible. It's a 6+ invul. So, well, I guess it's better than no invul save, but it's terrible. So if you get the company champion and then you buy a storm shield, can you give a storm shield to the champion even though he has fixed war gear? And technically it doesn't say, like, company champion can't upgrade too. So there's a question for you guys. I don't want to get rules lawyered at a game, so I'm just wondering if you can give a storm shield that you buy for the squad to the company champion. Makes sense to me, but I don't know. Maybe I should submit that to Games Workshop for their next FAQ. So that's the list, basically. It's 30 tactical marines and 3 demolisher cannons and heavy support. That's my straight gun line, ranged combat DA successor chapter that I've wanted to make. So, well, my own chapter that I wanted to make that now I've decided is going to be DA successors with some twists. So that's the list. Let me know what you think. It's just kind of a quick video to talk about that, and then I'll kind of talk about the codex. Oh, I'm sorry. Data sheet for the Ares. Almost forgot. So I made this. I wish I could make it into a PDF, but I don't know if I can. So here's mine, and then I have. Hold on a second. Well, I thought I did. I thought I printed out the Games Workshop one as well. Oh, I did. Okay. So here's the Games Workshop PDF, still available on their website for the Ares. 300 points, twin-linked heavy flame response, and twin-link assault cannon, and that's it. You can buy extra armor for 15 points. And I'm like, wow, there's a lot of... Where's all your normal vehicle... where's all your normal vehicle upgrades? You can't buy a multi-melta, you can't even buy a storm bolter. You can't upgrade the dozer blade. It's listed in the weapons and equipment. You can't even upgrade it to a siege shield. Like, it seems like a really limited PDF, and it seems really expensive with no upgrades. Basically a really limited, well, not limited, but for a vehicle with no options, it just seems expensive. So I created this. using Open Office, which is like a freeware Microsoft Office kind of thing. Um, so basically, copy pasted the lore. I made it 275 points base, so that way you could get a couple upgrades, and it would, that would bump it up to 300. I just think it's a little overpriced the way Games Workshop had it. So what I've done is put my own picture in there, which is kind of dark. If I had Photoshop or something, I'd try to just cut out the model so the dark background isn't in there. But so 275 points for the base tank, and I went ahead and gave it all the vehicle options. So you can still get the extra armor for 15 points. You can upgrade the dozer blade to a siege shield for 10 points. Buy a multi-melta for 10 points, and then I figured, well, let's go a little crazy with it. This may be overpriced. I don't know. I think it's probably about right considering the weapon profile. Oh, damn. Also you can switch out the twin-linked heavy flamers for flamestorm cannons for 30 points. So now you've got, not only do you have a AP2 blast, but now you've also got AP3 side sponsons. So, but you pay for it, and the flamestorm cannon is a Space Marine weapon. So it makes sense to me that the Marines would want to put flamestorm cannons on there, not just dinky twin-linked heavy flamers, because that seems to be an Imperial Guard thing, really. And actually, the twin-linked flamers they used on this original conversion are the Imperial Guard style with the old cone-shaped nozzles, or reverse cone-shaped nozzles on the end. So, let me guys, excuse, I can't talk. Guys, let me know what you think about my army list, and then let me know what you think about my proposed changes to the Land Raider Ares data sheet. So that's it. Yeah, so let me know, guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and tell your buddies, and join the Legion. Bye, guys.